Hello and welcome. In this how-to video, we'd like to introduce you to the user interface of Tems Investigation. In Tems Investigation, you have the possibilities to arrange your data in multiple views. So what I'd like to begin with first is actually the workspace. This area here, as you can see on the screen, that I'm circling around, is actually the workspace. We have a number of line charts, presentation windows, event counters that are built up on worksheets and then are located inside the workspace. So this area here, the workspace, and if I come down to the lower part of the screen, there you have the overview worksheet, the signaling, the data, the map, scanner, and control and configuration of the devices and your workspace. So once you have set up your views and you've personalized it to the information that you would like to review, then you can save that workspace to use it at a later time. Tems Investigation does come with pre-configured workspaces. For example, in this is actually the WCDMA GSM workspace delivered with your software package, and that can get you started very, very easily. I'd like to move over to the left-hand part of the screen, and this is where we have the navigator. The navigator controls and maintains your devices connected and activated inside Tems Investigation. If I take one step up, there I have the toolbar, and the toolbar is really the shortcuts to replaying a log file, finding some information about that log file, and manually recording the log file. If I take one step up there I have the menu bar. Inside the menu bar, there we have the controlling functionalities that we can use within investigations, such as opening or saving workspaces, as well as control, presentation, information that we can put into our workspaces. If I move to the lower right-hand part of the screen, there we have the status bar. Inside the status bar, there we can find out what current activities, or this will display information about what current activities are being performed inside investigation, such as replaying a log file or recording a log file. So what I'd like to do now is just kind of review the navigator bar a little bit with you. And inside the navigator bar, we can see we have two devices that are connected and activated. The Sony Ericsson 995, which is equipment 1, and the Sony Ericsson X10, which is equipment 2. Equipment 1 then will be as you can see, if we move over into the workspace, we can see MS1 here. So the information being displayed in this line chart is from the 995. I can simply right-click within a specific presentation or line chart window and change that mobile station. Or I can change the entire worksheet by simply right-clicking in the worksheet area and then set equipment number. In this case, I like to switch it over to the X10. And then now I'm displaying MS2, which is the information for the X10. And then I can go back and do the entire worksheet again. Set equipment, go back to number 1. Also within the navigator, you have some of the controlling activities that can be done, and you can find information about the device, the capabilities of the device. So for example, for the W995, the capabilities of that device, we can perform IP sniffing if we want, we can do some data testing, we can do PESC to take a look at the voice quality, as well as air interface measurements. There we have the IMEI number, the identity, and the IMSI, and what COM ports it's actually attached to inside your computer. If we just step up to the X10, there we can see the capabilities of the X10 is, say, some air interface, IP sniffing, and data functionality. Inside the navigator you have 4 tabs. We just reviewed the equipment tab, and now we'll go over to the menu tab. The menu tab here is just mirroring the presentation, control, and configuration parts of the menu up here. Here we have control, presentation, and configuration. So if I move over into my workspace again, I could easily update and add a new worksheet. I simply right-click. I would like to, I need to go down to the lower part and new worksheet. So now I have an empty worksheet to sort of build up. I can come over to my presentation. I would like to bring over, for example, my WCDMA GSM line chart. Simply drag and drop that in. I can also bring up my serving and active set neighbors below. And now you see it's been updated with MS1 or equipment 1, which was the 995. And this is how I really can build up my worksheets and then build up my workspace and save it for later use. If I come into my navigator again and go down to my Information Element tab, the information elements within Tems Investigation are really the building blocks of the information that we're going to see. So we come and see our WCDMA serving active set plus neighbor information status window here. There we can see the type, the information element, the scrambling code. There's a scrambling code number, the cell ID, what carrier it's on, and the RF information, the quality, and the cover, or you could say the quality, and the signal strength of that signal, or of that cell, if you wanted to say. We can come up to our WCDMA. If we come down, we can find there's our active set scrambling code, so this will match the information element, and there we could adjust it or customize it to what we would like it to be.